This is the Thayer Podcast for Thursday, May 2nd, 2024. Last time, Adam and his wife had learned the difference between good and evil by eating the fruit from a tree God had explicitly instructed them to avoid. So he banished them from the Garden of Eden. As a result, Adam called his wife Eve because she was about to become the mother of all mankind. We learned that if it wasn't for the serpent talking Eve into eating the fruit in the first place, we and the rest of humanity probably wouldn't even exist. As we look in on them now, we find that Adam has made love to his wife Eve. She has become pregnant and gave birth to her first son. They called him Cain. Apparently Adam was a pretty good lover, and it wasn't long before Eve gave Cain a little brother she called Abel. When they matured, Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In time, Cain gave some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. Abel offered up what the Bible calls the fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. God was delighted with Abel and his token of devotion, but he did not look with favor on Cain's offering. This made Cain very angry, and he felt sad and rejected. God asked Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? You know, if you do what's right, you'll be accepted. But if you don't, sin crouches at your door, and sin wants you. You have to rule over it." Sometime later, Cain invited his brother to go out into the fields with him, where he attacked Abel and killed him. Now, we all know God was watching. He asked Cain, "Where's your brother, Abel?" And Cain replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" Those are the 5 most infamous words ever uttered, and the whole world knows them. God exclaimed, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." And with that, God put a curse on Cain, saying, "When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you, and you will become a restless wanderer." Cain was overcome and said, "Lord, this punishment is more than I can bear. You drive me from my land and hide me from your presence by making me a restless wanderer? Surely whosoever runs into me will kill me." But God said, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." And then he put a mark on Cain to assure that no one who found him would kill him. With that, Cain left the Lord's presence and moved to the land of Nod, which was east of Eden. Cain prospered as a builder, and taking after his father Adam, he made love to his wife, who became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was building a city, and he named it after his son. Many moons later, Irad was born to Enoch, and the extended family was created. Now, here in Genesis 4, the Bible goes 8 generations deep into the first family's history. This is where all the begats begin. We'll get acquainted with some of the folks that make up Adam's extended family next time. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Semper Fi.